Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the News at Noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. We now know when Governor Evers could make his re-election decision. Today, he said he will announce that sometime next week. It happened when he was in La Crosse this morning touring the Doll YMCA. There you see him. Here's what he told reporters when asked.
I would say sometime soon. I would say today's Thursday, probably sometime next week.
Evers breaking that news after another Republican, Bill Berrien, announced his campaign yesterday. And La Crosse County has been awarded a $350,000 grant from the Wisconsin Department of Justice to expand its Pathways Home program. That grant will fund a new social worker and resources to help people access treatment and housing. Pathways Home is a collaboration between the city of La Crosse and La Crosse County to reduce homelessness in the area. The grant runs through August 2027 and could grow to $500,000. The county board will vote on approving the grant next week. The La Crosse Common Council will vote on two key items tonight. First, using $115,000 for security services in parks and parking ramps. Security teams would be used to patrol on the weekend. Also on the table tonight, a new downtown housing project that would go up in the old La Crosse Tribune building. The building design includes a 4-story multi-family building featuring 260 residential units and commercial space.
All right, take a look at your local weather here. We have rainfall that jumped the river about the 10 o'clock hour this early morning, and now we're bringing in some light showers currently with at least some mid-afternoon showers and storms possible going into your evening commute as well. So let's take a wider view. It's a big batch, most of it working up to the north as well. We're seeing that. Once we get a little bit closer, you're seeing Eau Claire looking pretty good, and of course, you already saw right behind me there, that was La Crosse behind me looking pretty good, but dry. Eau Claire is looking pretty dry as well. The roadways are looking good for the afternoon commute. Over in Onalaska, you're looking at 75 degrees out there. Feels like 75 degrees. Dew point's about 66 degrees, so a little bit of humidity out there. So we've got some showers and storms possible today. Then more showers and storms coming in for tomorrow, starting with showers first, then nighttime storms. Saturday going into, I should say, Friday night to Saturday night, you're looking at a little bit of showers and storms, but the afternoon for Saturday is going to be a little bit of light rainfall. But today, it's what you got going on. In and out of the showers and storms for the afternoon. You can see for Eau Claire, for La Crosse, you're going to be in and out of the showers and storms earlier in the afternoon with a break, then coming back again between your evening commute and then continuing on to about 8 o'clock with another break for tonight, getting into the overnight for tomorrow. How about this though? A low risk for severe weather for us today. Once we get into Thursday, you're looking at temperatures in the 70s and the 80s still. And of course, we have another risk for severe weather. When I come back, I'll have a better overview of how this all shapes up for you, so please stick around.
All right, Art, we'll see you in just a bit. Now time for a News 8 follow-up. We now know the name of the suspect in the Middleton double homicide. Dane County Sheriff's deputies say he was 25-year-old James Pabst. Investigators believe he shot his parents, David and Teresa, inside of their Stonebrook Circle home on Tuesday. David was a Wisconsin State Patrol Bureau director. Police stopped James in Vernon County after the shooting. He died by suicide during a standoff, police said. And La Crosse police are looking for this suspect. He's accused of damaging the inside of one of the city's parking ramps. No word on how bad it was, but if you have any information on who this person is, you're asked to contact La Crosse police. And La Crescent police need your help too. They're trying to track down these two suspects accused of stealing 6 bonsai trees from the home. The crime was a year ago, but new tips are coming in. And if you have any information on the suspect's whereabouts, contact the number you see there at the top of the screen. A retired New Berlin police officer has found a meaningful way to honor fallen officers while providing comfort to their families. After 50 years on the job, Greg Freiberg started drawing hand-drawn portraits of fallen officers. The tradition started in 2018 with him drawing his friends. He then started giving his creations to Milwaukee police to keep, to pass on to families.
I thought the family of the fallen officers would appreciate something like that and might take a little of the grief away from them. It's all I can do. You know, I certainly can't bring them back to life, but I can maybe just in a small way help out a little bit.
Freiberg's hope for the future, he says, is simple, that he never has to do another one. Day 7 now in the search for the more than 170 people still missing following last week's deadly flash flooding in Texas. And today we're learning new details about the warnings that did and did not go off. CBS's Jared Hill with those details.
In Central Texas, a seventh day of searching for more than 100 people still missing after last week's flood. In Travis County, J.J. Jarman is still looking for his 16-year-old daughter.
I've managed the past few days since this has happened by the support of my friends.
Elsewhere, Mike Tober's mission mules carrying supplies for first responders are uniquely equipped to help navigate the terrain.
We are here from North Carolina to help them as long and as hard as we can.
Amid the cleanup, questions about the systems meant to help notify people. John David Trollinger, a former Kerr County IT director, was part of the team that installed the county's Code Red phone-based warning system. He recorded the moment volunteer firefighters requested that Code Red alert as early as 4:22 a.m.
Is there any way we can send a Code Red out to our Hunt residents asking them to find higher ground or stay home?
We have to get that approved with our supervisor.
Some survivors report getting a Code Red alert an hour later. Trollinger says his didn't come in until after 10 a.m.
Someone should have gotten up and been there to go, okay, send the Code Red.
The Kerr County Sheriff.
This incident will be reviewed. You have my word.
Meanwhile, the community, through prayer, song, and service, is trying to heal. Flags were lowered to half staff across Texas, the community cloaked in tragedy, searching for a way forward. Jared Hill, CBS News.
And President Trump's approval has taken a dip since he signed that sweeping spending bill. The Economist YouGov poll has Trump's approval rating at 42%. Rasmussen's poll has it at 49%. Gallup's is at 40%. Those numbers are lower than any other modern president at this time in their presidency. A heads up now, if you are a student loan borrower, you might not be able to log into your servicer account. The reason is the Department of Education is stalling payment counts. The temporary pause coming as litigation continues over former President Joe Biden's student loan repayment plan. And a fan favorite at McDonald's is back. There it is. The snack wrap was discontinued in 2016. Since then, thousands have called for its return, even signing an online petition. In an effort to boost declining sales, it will return to the menu board. It's back today. The snack wrap goes for $2.99 and is now a permanent menu item. Still to come, President Trump threatening Brazil with some crushing tariffs. We'll tell you how they're responding. And the tech company that just made history by hitting $4 trillion.
Don't wait for better water. With Maxwell White Water Conditioning, you get water you will feel good about with every sip, every bath, every day. And easy financing to make it happen now. Call today and start enjoying better water tomorrow.
At Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics, our goal is to help you and your pet in times of need. We specialize in the gold standard for cruciate ligament repair, the TPLO.
I was amazed to see Bear up and running again so soon. They really took good care of him.
Piper had TPLO surgery and is already running again weeks later.
Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics for an orthopedic consultation today.
Right now, you're busy taking care of the people you love. Let Window World take care of the place you live. Window World, America's exterior remodeler. Improving homes, changing lives.
When it comes to motorcycle representation, only one firm comes to mind, Hupy and Abraham.
They're very well known for handling motorcycle cases. We knew that we could trust them. They got me way more than I thought I would get.
If you want all the money you deserve, remember the name Hupy and Abraham.
Bikers choose Hupy and Abraham because of the reputation of getting the best results of any other law firm.
Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
Drive your story with a new Ram.
Take your next adventure in a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Get employee pricing plus for a limited time only. Get your favorite Jeep, Ram, Dodge, or Chrysler during the Employee Pricing Plus sales event. Employee pricing for all means anyone can get exclusive employee pricing on these new vehicles. This opportunity won't last long, so stop into Pischke Motors now. This offer ends July 31st. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Tired of hard water and harsh chlorine? Maxwell White Water Conditioning brings you the all-new dual media water softener. Say hello to softer skin, luxurious hair, and water that feels amazing. Call Maxwell White today, where better water starts here.
Welcome back. In our consumer news, the White House is threatening to level new tariffs on Brazil, a Silicon Valley company becoming the first publicly traded company to pass the $4 trillion mark, and Prime Day pushes U.S. online sales to new heights. CBS News' Jesse Mitchell has the latest business news headlines from New York.
President Donald Trump yesterday threatened Brazil with a crippling tariff of 50% starting August 1st. In a letter posted on Truth Social, President Trump alleges Brazil's president, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, is undertaking a, quote, witch hunt over charges against former President Jair Bolsonaro. Bolsonaro, who has spoken about his friendship with President Trump, is facing trial for allegedly attempting to stage a coup. Wednesday, Silicon Valley chipmaker NVIDIA became the first publicly traded company to surpass the $4 trillion mark in valuation. The milestone is the latest sign of an artificial intelligence boom. NVIDIA is now worth $900 billion more than Apple, which became the first publicly traded company to pass the $1 trillion mark. And Amazon's week of Prime Day shopping opportunities began with a bang. U.S. online sales jumped 9.9% year over year to $7.9 billion on Tuesday, on day one of Amazon's Prime Day mega sale, making it the single largest e-commerce day in 2025. The Amazon Prime Day event continues through Friday. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Still to come for us, why being lonely can harm your health and why Americans aren't living as long as they used to. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening on Wall Street this afternoon. Stay with us. We're back after this.
What will you find at Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique? Everything you need and more. See our selection of Polish pottery, cookware, olive oils and vinegar, and our gadget wall. Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique, located inside Wesco and Sparta. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Dutch Boy. It's only paint. It's only paint that goes on easy with a super smooth finish. It's only paint that battles even the toughest challenges, like keeping that neon orange under wraps. It's only paint that will inspire you to write your masterpiece. It's only paint that will help you become TV's hottest writer, where one day you'll meet this guy who starred in that thing. So yeah, it's only paint. Only durable, dependable, change your life both professionally and romantically. Dutch Boy paint.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Welcome to Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique. Whether you're a gourmet cook or an aspiring foodie, we have something for your style and taste. See our selection of gourmet cookware, bakeware, and appliances. Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique. Stop in today and tell them Peyton sent you.
Best summer ever! Keep the fun.
You all need more of it in our lives,
Yes.
right?
I had a crush on you. I had a crush on you too. I wish you would have told me. So many ways to elevate the summer. Meet a friend, create adventure, try everything. Such a weird, cool mosaic.
Make this a feel-good summer. Spend it with Drew. Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
U.S. life expectancy plummeted during the COVID pandemic and still hasn't returned to normal levels. A study published in JAMA looked at life expectancy in California and found it remained lower in 2024 than in 2019, nearly a year shorter than pre-pandemic. The authors of the study say Black and Hispanic populations experience the largest deficits in life expectancy. Eating a plant-based diet may reduce your risk of inflammatory bowel disease, or IBD. Research published in Molecular Nutrition and Food Research research found people who ate a healthy plant-based diet had an 8% lower risk of ulcerative colitis and a 14% lower risk of Crohn's disease. But there is such a thing as an unhealthy plant-based diet that includes more vegetable oil, which raises the risk of IBD. And loneliness doesn't just impact your mental health, but your physical health, too. A study by Howard University looked at data of nearly 50,000 people in the U.S. and found people who reported always feeling lonely had 5 more days of poor physical health per month than those who said they were never lonely. Lonely people also had a 40% higher rate of depression. And as we head to break today, we'll take a live look from City Cam 8. Art's in next with a closer look at our forecast.
4th of July savings are going on right now at Home Furniture. Buy more, save more with up to $500 in instant rebates. Get this sofa for just $8.99 or this dining set for $11.99 after rebate. Hurry in for 4th of July savings at Home Furniture.
Well, that was too close. If we keep waiting, it'll get one of us.
I know these things can be a real hazard, but groundwater does this to concrete all the time.
Water did this.
But it's okay. You can lift it back up.
Well, let's get lifting.
Let's do it.
The effects of water can be surprising, but you can. Put water back in its place with a free inspection from Innovative Basement Authority. For a limited time, get $500 off any repairs when you call or go online today.
To everyone who finds joy in a great meal, we can't wait to see you again at Culver's.
What makes us happy is making you happy.
We want every meal
to be filled with big bite moments.
Lick the spoon moments.
And even get your hands off my cheese curds moments.
They're just too good to share. From the juiciest bites to the sweetest scoops.
We're all about bringing people together
over delicious food. From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah!
There's lots of grown-up fun in the water park capital of the world, but where? Well, where tasty drinks meet relaxing pools. That's where all the action is. Where the rubber meets the road and then meets the water. Water parks, they're here, there, and everywhere. Now, where was I? Probably somewhere like here. Ooh, nice glassware. Hungry? There's plenty more where that came from. Where do we go from here? Well, just about anywhere. Wisconsin Dells, where it's at. Plan your grown-up getaway at wisdells.com.
Right now, get 4th of July mattress savings at Home Sleep Express. Get up to $500 off with instant rebates on Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep. Get this Invigorate Plush Queen for just $5.99. The more you buy, the more you save with 4th of July mattress savings now at Home Sleep Express.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
First Warn Weather on News 8 Now.
All right, with all the humidity out there today, we're going to be seeing the possibility of it feeling like about 87 degrees on your skin this afternoon, all that heat. And of course, we're looking at temperatures kind of dipping down from what we saw earlier, possibly about 83 degrees. But we do have a low risk of severe weather, as I mentioned before. You notice Eau Claire is not in that, so Black River Falls moving southward down along I-90, and that will continue down for the better part of the day. The temperatures, you can see, as I said, they slip back down. 83 degrees expected for today, 83 for Eau Claire, so both locations are going to feel like it's about 87 degrees on your skin today with all of this humidity moving in the forecast. Now, I've switched this out earlier. You're seeing again the possibility of the shower activity kind of working across the Mississippi as it did around the 10 o'clock hour. It did slip around just right on schedule as well, but then it began to break apart, which is happening right now. This is going to continue to stall in this part of the region right here as we go all the way into the afternoon, some of which will start to have some showers, some of which will start to have dry skies. Coming back again by the time we get in the 6 o'clock hour with storm activity now revolving back into the forecast here for Viroqua as well as portions of Black River Falls. Maybe even La Crosse could get in that mix, as you can see by the time we get in the 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock hour. Then everything begins to track down to the south just a wee bit, as you can see that having an effect there. But it continues all the way into Friday at midnight as we start the overnight hours. Drier conditions up along I-94, as you can see there, but cloud cover continues to be quite persistent. Then another line develops, you can see here, and continues to drive as we go right through to Decorah as well, crossing the river pushing down by Prairie du Chien, of course, in Boscombe and Richland Center. You've got some shower activity there, then that fades out. We'll go back into the 12 o'clock hour for Friday, and not a lot of rainfall has been passing through most of the region up to the north, especially by La Crosse going northward. Well, we have this continuing on for the day with limited amounts of showers, but then once we get into the 8 o'clock hour, I switched the models again. You're seeing drier conditions right there by Black River Falls going eastward, northeastward. Rainfall turns into showers and storms, and then they start to work their way right back through from 8 o'clock all the way to the 11 o'clock hour, crossing La Crosse as well, going towards Black River Falls, Sparta. You've got Holman that's in there as well. You've also got Toma going all the way into Shelby, picking up some heavy rainfall. It breaks down again by the time we get in the 3 o'clock hour, so a few hours pass by with dry skies. Light showers come back again for Saturday, turning possibly back into storms as another round comes back in, drives northeastward out of the region and continues through the morning hours. And by the time we get into the afternoon, we should be done. We have a 30% chance of more rainfall coming in for your Saturday, and then that's just pretty much light, as you just saw. We're pretty much done by the afternoon hours. Highs for Friday, you've got mostly low 80s in the forecast. In the forecast, getting into the middle 80s right there with a little bit of slight showers. Saturday, you've got the AM showers and the lows mostly in the 60s, as well as your dew points. We'll carry over into Saturday for the highs, up mid 70s to at least the low 80s, so we'll cool you down just a tad. Then by Sunday, we bump you right back up to the low 80s to around at least the middle 80s. 86 expected for La Crosse, 83 for Eau Claire. So we get into warming up gradually as we go into your highs for Sunday. Rain forecast as we go into the next few days is going to be about 1.5 inches or less in the forecast. We'll kind of round that out. And then once we get into it, you'll see rainfall begin to ratchet up for Friday night and then continue on breaking down over for Saturday. Then we see more rainfall coming in for Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll carry over into how this all shapes up for the next few days. In seasonal to near seasonal temperatures for the next few days, in and out of that, going back to Saturday below seasonal average temperatures. By Sunday, we're back to seasonal average temperatures and sunny and dry. We'll carry that over into Monday, where temperatures are going to range around 89 degrees, so near 90-degree heat. With the heat index value, it'll feel like it's about 91 to near 92 degrees on your skin, and that'll carry over into Tuesday, which has dropped in a degree or two in temperature. By the time we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, we have a 40% chance of showers returning back again, cooling off after Wednesday.
All right, that'll feel good. Thank you, Art. Still to come for us, the baby hippo that became a global sensation just celebrated a special day, and fans travel from around the world to be there. See Mudang's birthday celebration after the break.
Stop in for a treat at Holman Locker and Meat Market. Our award-winning ice cream comes in several flavors, available in a cone or a pint. Try our featured ice cream, Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Isn't it time you turn your backyard into the oasis you've always wanted? Come to La Crosse Fireplace Company and find your outdoor setup. Imagine gathering with family and friends around your wood-fired pizza oven. Sit back and relax around your new fire table. Available in different sizes and styles to fit your lifestyle and budget. Stop in this month and receive 15% off all in-stock outdoor products. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is outside by the fire.
Dahl Honda is proud to sponsor News 8 Now's Top Notch Teacher Program. It's always a highlight of our month to recognize the top-notch teacher and thank them for all they do for our students in school. Dahl Honda values the great work all teachers do for our children and community. If you know a teacher who deserves top-notch teacher recognition, please nominate them. Thank you, teachers, for going above and beyond and providing a top-notch education.
Shop Wisconsin's best deals at Black River Furniture Outlet. Find unbeatable prices on sectionals, big or small, to fit every home. Great savings on Ashley sofas and love seats. Style and comfort at a price you'll love. Check out our wide selection of reclining and power furniture, plus custom options from Best Home Furnishings. Experience top-tier comfort with Catnapper Furniture, where relaxation is key. Black River Furniture Outlet, your upholstery headquarters. Family values, veteran-owned, and no corporate hassle. Open 7 days a week in Black River Falls, Wisconsin.
Summer is here. Get everything you need for grilling or smoking with the Summer Freezer Filler Bundle from the Holman Locker and Meat Market. Eat healthy, shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Finally today, the world's most famous baby hippo just turned 1. You remember Mudang, right? She celebrated her first birthday as fans from around the globe flocked to see the viral sensation. The hippo even got a special birthday cake made of fruits and vegetables. Mudang became an internet staple after videos of her playful antics went viral. There is her fruit and veggie cake. And Art is back with a final check of the weather when we come back.
Need a new driveway? Parking lot looking rough? Trust Patriot Paving. We do it all. Driveways, parking lots, and durable chip seal surfaces. Fast, reliable, affordable. Book online today at patriot-paving.com.
Starting now, celebrate quality and comfort with the Made in America sale at Wesco Home. Shop trusted American brands like Smith Brothers, Lazy Boy, England, Best, Door County, and Superior Furniture, all at unbeatable prices. Right now, save on all in-stock pieces made with quality you can feel. Don't see the perfect item in stock? Save up to 30% on custom orders. Built to last, made to order, crafted with pride in the USA. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Hey, Dominic here to ask, do you love salt but need to cut back on all that sodium? Mini Mini Salt by Pleasing is the answer, and it's recommended by doctors and dietitians for those on low sodium diets. It tastes like regular salt but with so much less sodium. Use it just like your table salt. Great on corn on the cob, tomatoes, watermelon, and yeah, you could even use it on French fries and everything else you love to salt. Be sure to get your Mini Mini Salt by Pleasing and 40 other blends at the Pleasing Outlet Store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse. Get out of here.
It's not very often a fella gets to offer the best products in the marketplace at a price lower than most others. When I look at this beautiful showroom, when I consider the quality of our products and the team of 80 exceptional professionals, we should be higher priced, but we're not. If you have any doubts for your next home improvement project, you should contact the Board Store today. It's not all the sales and discounts, it's the bottom line that counts, and you'll get no better bottom line than at the Board Store Home Improvements.
Need a new driveway? Parking lot looking rough? Trust Patriot Paving. We do it all. Driveways, parking lots, and durable chip seal surfaces. Fast, reliable, affordable. Book online today at patriot-paving.com.
All right, we have a 60% chance of showers today and some storm activity in and out of that. We'll do the same tomorrow, mostly showers to contend with. Then nighttime storms going over into Saturday, drier conditions for your weekend, and then more rainfall going into middle week of next week.
All right, thank you, Art, and thanks for joining us. We will see you back here tonight. Until then, enjoy your Thursday.